The Pentagon has a zombie plan. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's a real document called CONPLAN 8888, titled Counter-Zombie Dominance. The United States military actually created a detailed strategy for fighting zombies. But here's the question. If zombies actually happened, would it work? Welcome to Survival Theorem. Today we're examining the actual Pentagon zombie plan, what it gets right, what it gets wrong, and whether the military could actually save civilization from the undead. Let's find out. First, CONPLAN 8888 is real. You can look it up. It's a declassified document from U.S. Strategic Command created in 2011 as a training tool. The premise? Use zombies to teach strategic planning without dealing with real-world politics. You can't offend another nation by planning to fight fictional zombies. But the planning process is real. The strategies are real. The logistics are real. They just applied them to zombies instead of conventional threats. And it's surprisingly detailed. The plan categorizes different zombie types: pathogenic zombies from disease, radiation zombies, chemical zombies, even magic zombies. Why? Because different threats require different responses. For this analysis, let's focus on pathogenic zombies, the realistic type. A virus that destroys brain function and spreads through bites. The Pentagon divides response into phases. Phase 0 is preparedness. Phase 1 is initial outbreak detection. Phase 2 is containment. Phase 3 is eradication. Phase 4 is restoration. Let's examine whether each phase would actually work. Phase 0 is surveillance and readiness. The military monitors for disease outbreaks and maintains response capabilities. Would this work? Partially. The military does disease surveillance. But detecting zombies early requires recognizing it's not a normal disease. If first cases are misdiagnosed as rabies or encephalitis, time is lost. By the time someone realizes people are becoming zombies, infection could be spreading exponentially. The plan assumes quick detection. That's optimistic. Phase 1 is initial response. Establish command, gather intelligence, mobilize forces. Would this work? Depends on scale. Single location outbreak? The military responds quickly. Quarantine the area. Deploy troops. Evacuate civilians. Feasible. But multiple locations simultaneously? The military is overwhelmed. You can't quarantine every major city at once. The U.S. military has 1.3 million personnel. The population is 330 million. The math doesn't work. Phase 2 is containment. Establish quarantine zones, eliminate zombies inside, prevent spread outside. The strategy? Defensive perimeters, clearing operations, martial law in affected areas. Would this work? In a limited outbreak, yes. The military knows urban warfare. They've cleared buildings in Iraq and Afghanistan. Zombies are slower and dumber than enemy combatants. But here's the problem. Zombies don't follow conventional logic. They don't retreat. They don't surrender. They don't care about casualties. Traditional tactics assume the enemy breaks under pressure. Zombies don't break. And there's a critical limitation: ammunition. Each zombie needs at least one bullet. Facing millions of zombies, you run out. The plan assumes you can resupply, but if the outbreak is widespread, ammunition production might be disrupted. The plan doesn't adequately address this. Phase 3 is eradication. Systematically clear all remaining zombies, building by building, street by street. Would this work? In a contained area, yes. The military excels at systematic operations, but clearing a city takes months, multiple cities or states, years. And during those years, you're diverting resources from defending uninfected areas. You clear a city, reinfection happens. It's endless. Phase 4 is restoration. Re-establish government, restore infrastructure, return to normal. This is the most optimistic part. It assumes there's a government left to restore. If the outbreak is severe, governments collapse. Infrastructure fails permanently. The plan doesn't address what happens if most of the population is dead or infected. Who operates power plants? Who grows food? The military can't do everything. Now let's talk about what the plan gets right. 1. Clear chain of command. Orders flow from top to bottom. Organization prevents chaos. In a crisis, structure matters more than individual bravery. 2. Rules of engagement. The plan defines when soldiers use lethal force against zombies versus infected humans. Clear criteria prevent hesitation and avoid massacring uninfected civilians. 3. Prioritization. Human life first, government second, normalcy third. That's the right order. 4. Logistics. The plan addresses supplies, medical support, communications. It's not just shoot zombies. It's shoot zombies while keeping troops fed, armed, and functional. Logistics wins wars. Now what the plan gets wrong. 1. Speed of spread. The plan assumes slow spread allowing measured response. Modern pandemics spread globally in days via air travel. By the time the military fully mobilizes, it's everywhere. 2. Civil compliance. The plan assumes civilians follow orders. COVID showed that's not guaranteed. Many people resist authority. The plan doesn't address mass non-compliance. 3. Psychological impact. Fighting zombies is devastating. They're former humans, neighbors, family. Soldiers trained to fight enemies, not kill infected civilians. Psychological toll causes breakdowns and desertions. The plan underestimates this. 4. Duration. The plan assumes resolution in months. A severe outbreak could last years. Can the military maintain operations while society collapses? When soldiers' families are dying, they abandon posts. 5. Global dimension. The plan is US-centric, but zombies don't respect borders. If other countries fall, zombies eventually reach the US. The plan doesn't address global coordination, so would it actually work? Let's break it down by scenario. Limited outbreak, single city. Detected early, quick military response, systematic clearing. Verdict? Yes, the plan works. Success rate, 80%. Regional outbreak, multiple cities. Military stretched across areas. Some containment succeeds, some fails. Verdict, partially works. Success rate, 50%. National outbreak, every state. Rapid spread before detection. Military overwhelmed. Major cities fall. Verdict, plan mostly fails. Military preserves some safe zones but can't stop it. Success rate, 20%. Global pandemic, zombies everywhere. International travel spreads it before reaction. Verdict, complete failure. Civilization collapses. Success rate, 5%. The plan works if the outbreak is small and detected early. It fails if large or spreads before detection. Here's what the plan should include but doesn't. Preemptive strike capability. If outbreak detected abroad, authorize immediate quarantine of the region, including military action to prevent escape. Containment at source stops global spread. Civilian militia integration. The military can't be everywhere. Arm and train civilians to defend their communities. Let them handle local defense while military focuses on strategic operations. Sustainable long-term operations. Address how military sustains itself if crisis lasts years. Food production, ammunition manufacturing, recruitment. International coordination. Immediate information sharing with allies. Global cooperation necessary. So here's the final answer. Would the Pentagon zombie plan work? Small outbreak, yes. The military has capability and firepower to contain it. Widespread outbreak, no. The plan isn't designed for that scale. Society collapses despite military efforts. The plan is good for training and small scenarios, but not adequate for worst case. And worst case is what matters. That's the survival theorem on the Pentagon's zombie plan. It's real. It's detailed. It's better than nothing. But it's not enough to save civilization if the outbreak is severe. The military can buy time. It can save some people. But it can't save everyone. Don't rely solely on the military. Individual preparedness still matters. Be ready yourself. Stay alive.